Ingegerd Olofsdotter of Sweden, also known as Irene, Anna and St.Anna, was a Swedish princess and a Grand Princess of Kiev. She was the daughter of Swedish King Olof's Skötkonung and Estrid of the Obotrites and the consort of Yaroslav I the Wise of Kiev. Ingegerd, a saint, Anna is often confused with the mother of St. Vladimir, the enlightener of the Rus. This is mainly because Ingegerd and Yaroslav also had a son named Vladimir. However, Vladimir was actually the father of Ingegerd's husband Yaroslav I the Wise, thus making her St. Vladimir's daughter-in-law. St. Vladimir is actually the son of Sviatoslav and Malusha. Biography. Ingegerd was born in Eskilstuna, Sweden. She was engaged to be married to Norwegian King Olof II, but when Sweden and Norway got into a feud, Swedish King Olof's Skötkonung would no longer allow for the marriage to take place. Instead, Ingegerd's father quickly arranged for remarriage to the powerful Yaroslav I the Wise of Novgorod. The marriage took place in 1019. Once in Kiev, she changed her name to the Greek Irene. According to several sagas, she was given as a marriage gift Ladoga and adjacent lands, which later received the name Ingegerd, arguably a corruption of Ingegerd's name. She placed her friend, Jarl Ranvald Ulfsson, to rule in her stead. Ingegerd initiated the building of the St. Sophia's Cathedral in Kiev that was supervised by her husband, who styled himself Tsar. She also initiated the construction of the Cathedral of St. Sophia in Novgorod. They had 6 sons and 4 daughters, the latter of whom became queens of France, Hungary, Norway, and England. The whole family is depicted in one of the frescoes of the St. Sophia. Death and burial. Ingegerd died on the 10th of February 1050. Upon her death, according to different sources, Ingegerd was buried in either St. Sophia's Cathedral in Kiev Cathedral of St. Sophia in Novgorod. Sainthood. Ingegerd was later declared a saint by the name of St.Anna in Novgorod and Kiev. The reason was that she initiated the building of the St. Sophia Cathedral in Kiev as well as the local version, the St. Sophia Cathedral in Novgorod, along with many good doings. The following was stated by the Church in reference to her sainthood. St.Anna, Grand Duchess of Novgorod. She was the daughter of Swedish King Olof Skötkonung, the all-Christian king, who did much to spread orthodoxy in Scandinavia, and the pious Queen Estrid. In Sweden she was known as Princess Ingegerd. She married Yaroslav I the Wise, Grand Prince of Kiev, who was the founder of the St. Sophia Cathedral in 1016. Taking the name Irene, she gave shelter to the outcast sons of British King Edwin and Edward, as well as the Norwegian Prince Magnus, who later returned to Norway. She is perhaps best known as the mother of Vsevolod, himself the father of Vladimir Monomaque and progenitor of the princes of Moscow. Her daughters were Anna, Queen of France, Queen Anastasia of Hungary, and Queen Elizabeth of Norway. The whole family was profoundly devout and pious. She reposed in 1050 in the Cathedral of Holy Wisdom in Kiev, having been tonsured a monastic with the name of Anna. As St. Her hymn goes, and forstichera in toni, spec, mel, joy of the ranks of heaven, no joy of the Swedish people, thou didst gladden the Russian realm, filling it with grace and purity, adorning its throne with majesty, lustrous in piety like a priceless gem set in a splendid royal crown. Named Ingegerd in the baptismal waters, O Venerable One, thou wast called Irene by thy Russian subjects, who perceived in thee the divine and ineffable peace. But when thou didst submit to monastic obedience, thou didst take the new name, Anna, after the honored ancestor of Christ, the King of Kings. Where that in honorable matrimony, O holy Anna, thou didst live in concord with thy royal spouse, the right-believing and most wise Prince Yaroslav, and having borne him holy offspring, after his repose thou didst betroth thyself unto the Lord as thy heavenly bridegroom, disdaining all the allurements of vanity and donning the coarse robes of a monastic. O wondrous and sacred Anna, thou gavest thyself over to fasting and prayer, ever entreating Christ thy Master, that he deliver thy people from the all want and misfortune. Feast days, the 10th of February, the 4th of October. Children. Ingegerd had the following children: Elizabeth of Kiev, Queen of Norway; Anastasia of Kiev, Queen of Hungary; Anne of Kiev, Queen of France; Agatha, wife of Edward the Exile; Vladimir of Novgorod; Izyaslav, Sviatoslav, Vsevolod, Igor Yaroslavich,